going to the market is like Christmas. It's almost like getting presents every day. And I'm excited about what I got today because I got something a little different. For those of you who have just lived here all your life, you have no idea the amazing quality of produce and products that you get at your market. It's amazing. It's incredible. People in America, you have got to come here. Now, I got whey because I need to make fermented drinks today, which I'm going to show you how to make. To activate and start the fermentation process, you have to have whey. Then I got milk for making kefir, and they have what's called mleko mat here, which is like a milk ATM where you pay €1, and you, like, this is a glass bottle that I bought for also €1, and you buy this like one time, and then you just bring it to the mleko mat, and you put it in, you put in your money, you press start, and it just fills it with milk. Okay, this milk is, farmers have their cows on Šmarnagora, which is like a really beautiful place here that people always like to go. It's like if you are Slovene, as soon as it's nice weather, you go walk up Šmarnagora. They have cows that are like not kept in a barn, but they're out to pasture on that hill, mountain, whatever, and this is that milk. And it's fresh every day. I can go get it. €1 for a liter. Amazing quality. I don't drink milk. I make kefir, and we have kefir once or twice a week or something, and that's what I use it for. Or if you make yogurt, whatever. Then I got chicken. I use it for soup. I use it for making stock, and that will make several meals for us. And then this, I got a kilo of fresh, homegrown cherries. Delicious. A kilo. That's 2.2 pounds of cherries for €4. Right? Right now the euro to dollar ratio is really bad. So like, so €4 is about $5. Probably like $4.50 really. Yeah, so I got that because I was really like, sounded so good. And this is the last thing I got. I never got before. I don't know if I want to open this right now. Oh, it smells so good. I'm really excited about this. All right. I don't know if all of you will know what this is. It's not weed. It smells so good. You want to smell it? No, but you can look at it. Can you see that? Do you know what this is? Hops. You know what hops are used for? Beer! I'm not really gonna brew my own beer, but there's a recipe I have for a, like, what's called a small beer. And a small beer is like a very, very old ancient recipe. It's actually talked about in Shakespeare. Shakespeare like wrote about, like mentioned it. And it's used with hops and stuff, but it's not like a super carbonated kind of processed beer that you would have today. It's different than that, but you do use hops. So I'm very excited to try it. It smells delicious. Like, it just smells like a tea almost. It's very, it's like somewhere in between alfalfa and lemon. Oh, nature, earth. That's what it smells like. It's really beautiful. And it's very cool the way that it is because it's just like a bunch of baskets of herbs. And then you just decide what you want. And I was like, do you have hops? And they did. So that's what I got today. And now let's make some fermented drinks. These cherries are so good. Woo. Woo. You ever just like totally in love with your baby and they're just so in love with you and they're smiling at you? It's just the best. The best. All right. So now I'm going to make the raspberry drink. Raspberry drink. And it calls for 2 packages of frozen raspberries. Frozen raspberries. So I thawed them, let them just sit out in the refrigerator the past couple days. Really hoping that they're okay. This could be a very short video otherwise. And so you just blend them in the food processor and voila. I'm really hoping I don't get this on my shirt. Well, it just looks very juicy. Normally, raspberries are very expensive. However, if you get frozen raspberries, they're usually much cheaper. And they haven't been artificially ripened. It's usually a better choice. Why did I, like... I should have known. I should have known. I add orange juice, whey, and salt, and sugar. And the sugar is because it helps the bacteria grow, because they live on sugar. Sugar is in. Time for the whey. I don't know why whey kind of freaks me out. It just kind of seems real gross. I don't know why. No idea why. Well, that's lovely. Now, it calls for 2 teaspoons of sea salt. And the last time I made it, it was extra, not extra, but it was just salty. So I'm not going to do quite that much this time. It's going to like, this is how I measure salt, really. Just by fingerfuls like this. I would love to like share more recipes with you, but I always feel bad because my way of measuring, I mean, I feel people who follow recipes need to follow a recipe, and I never cook like that. I just throw of this, a little of that. Very old-fashioned way of cooking, I suppose. Alright, now I add the orange juice. And it calls for freshly squeezed orange juice, which I'm just not going to do. But last time it didn't, like, it worked without the freshly squeezed orange juice. I think that's about, it calls for how many? 12 oranges. I don't know how much that is, but I'm just gonna guess. And oh. You're so cute. Alright. Presto Dunskies. Now, what does it say? Place raspberries in food processor and blend until smooth. Mix in a large bowl with remaining ingredients. You can tell I didn't follow this exactly to the letter. Cover with cloth and leave at room temperature for 2 to 3 days. Skim off any foam that may rise to the top. Strain through a strainer lined with a tea towel. Pour into 2-quart glass container. Cover tightly, store in the refrigerator. That is it. So I'm just going to put it straight into glass, like these guys. These were the biggest ones I could find here in Slovenia. I'm going to put this straight into these guys and then leave it, and then just cover it with like a towel and leave it out on the counter for the next couple days. That's it. Raspberries, orange juice, whey, salt, sugar. Done. I made a big fat mess doing this because I forgot that I have to add water. Otherwise it's like really, really thick. So you're supposed to add a bunch of water to it. And then I added water at the end, and by then the food processor bowl was totally full that it was like spilling. And anyways. Alright, the morning after these suckers, I got them all situated. I came out and they had like just overflowed onto the counter, and it was because all the pulp came to the surface, like to the top, and then the carbon dioxide underneath that started like fermenting pushed everything up and just out. So when you make this, make sure you leave some space at the top. all that with a crying, whining, screaming baby. This time I did it for only 2 days because I didn't want to leave it for 3 days and have it turn into alcohol again. It's been 3 days or something since I put them in the refrigerator, and I just couldn't find the time to try them. Oh snap. Well, I'm gonna try it now. I kid you not, immediately after that last shot, my phone died. As if one more thing couldn't happen. Yeah, I'm recording. Okay. I'm doing my first taste. I have waited to taste this just so that I could record it all authentically. Wait, come over here and try this with me. Me? Yes. Make sure you look at the camera and not yourself. Wait. I haven't actually tried it yet. It's extremely bubbly. We'll see. Down the hatch.
Not alcoholic yet. We'll let you know in about half an hour after we drink more of it. If we're
really
more,
good,
if we're laughing more, and if we're more funny.
Well, that one was really good. I think it's better than the last one I made.
It's really good.
Don't you think?
Yeah, I think it's a better one. That's what it is. Less salt. Really makes it better.
And I did make enough, like I didn't put as much salt as the last time.
Yeah.
So now the question is, thank you. How fast can we drink this before it goes bad? It looked like you were gonna punch me in the face. I don't know how close it was.
I know. No, it was great.
That was a wild success. Except for it, you know, overflowing. Otherwise. Excellent. I think this is going to be my go-to fermented drink.
Oh yeah. For me.
It's really good. There you have it. I'm gonna have another glass.